Brandi was on a transatlantic flight home when the nightmare began. Today, she has come to our law firm for help. This is Brandi, and this is her true story.
We were on the flight. We went over to South Africa. And somewhere about midway of the flight, I just felt this sting, and it was very uncomfortable. I sat there for a little bit, and it wasn't going away.
You were in South Africa because, was it your husband's work that took you there? And what was the connection with the embassy?
So the embassy has Marine security guards.
Okay.
And he was part of the Marine security guard. He was the Region First Sergeant. At that point, I was in so much pain, I couldn't walk up the stairs until I could get into the embassy clinic. Once I got there, the very first day that I was seen, he looked at it.
Okay.
He confirmed this is dead on for a brown recluse bite. I'm almost certain it is.
Okay.
And he had me in surgery the very next morning. Worst experience. I hated that. By the second surgery, I'm driving myself to the hospital. It was an awful feeling knowing that you're there in another country, away from family, and pretty much going into surgery and being put to sleep. And the last people you see is just various nurses and no family.
We could treat it as a negligence case, but proving negligence would be very difficult. The alternative is to proceed under Section 17 of the Montreal Convention that says you don't have to prove negligence, you can go on strict liability. If we can prove it was an accident, the accident caused the injury, and it happened on board the plane.
Civil cases typically take years to resolve. What you are seeing is just a slice of the process. There's a slew of pleadings, briefs, discovery, and back and forth between the plaintiff and defendant. Brandi's case has been a lot of work for the firm, but today they may have found a resolution.
They came back with an offer of $40,000, and we discussed that with you. And we didn't think that was nearly enough. We thought they still had some room to move, and so we went back at $100,000, and they moved up to $80,000.
This is a huge relief, and I'm so thankful. This is really going to help.
Brandi allowed us to pierce the veil and briefly peer into her life. Her story is one of thousands of cases in the judicial system. Cases are more than just facts in the applicable law. Behind each case is a human being replete with feelings and emotions.